The housing market is like a ship on a stormy sea. It's being tossed about by powerful forces. These forces include things like deportations, federal layoffs, and tariffs on building materials. Understanding these forces is crucial for anyone looking to buy or sell a home. It's also important for those who simply want to understand the economic landscape around them. In these uncertain times, knowledge is power. By understanding the factors at play, we can make informed decisions about our financial futures. The year is 2025, and the economic ground feels shaky. The decisions made by policymakers today will have lasting effects on the housing market for years to come. Will the ship weather the storm and reach calmer waters, or will it be dashed against the rocks of economic turmoil? The answers to these questions are complex and depend on a multitude of factors. One thing is certain: the housing market is at a crossroads. The choices we make today will determine its direction for years to come. It is essential to stay informed, to understand the forces at play, and to make wise decisions that will protect our financial well-being. The journey ahead may be uncertain, but with knowledge and foresight, we can navigate the shifting sands of the housing market and emerge stronger on the other side. The construction industry relies heavily on immigrant labor. Deportations, should they occur on a large scale, could lead to a significant shortage of construction workers. This shortage would have a ripple effect throughout the housing market. With fewer workers available, the cost of building new homes would likely increase. This increase would be passed on to home buyers in the form of higher prices. Furthermore, deportations could also lead to a decrease in the demand for housing. If fewer people are living in the country, there will naturally be less need for housing. This decrease in demand could lead to a surplus of homes on the market, potentially causing housing prices to drop. The relationship between deportations and the housing market is complex. It's not as simple as saying that deportations will automatically lead to lower housing prices. There are many factors at play, and the ultimate impact will depend on the scale and scope of any deportation policies that are enacted. However, one thing is clear: deportations have the potential to significantly impact the housing market. It's crucial to be aware of this potential impact and to factor it into any decisions about buying or selling a home. Federal layoffs present a two-sided coin for the housing market. On one side, layoffs could lead to an increase in foreclosures. If people are losing their jobs, they may struggle to keep up with their mortgage payments. This can lead to an increase in the number of homes entering foreclosure and becoming available for sale. An influx of foreclosed properties on the market could drive down housing prices. On the flip side, federal layoffs might also lead to a decrease in the demand for housing. People who are unemployed may be less likely to purchase a home. They might be worried about their job security and their ability to make mortgage payments. This decrease in demand could also put downward pressure on housing prices. The overall impact of federal layoffs on the housing market is difficult to predict with certainty. It will depend on various factors, including the number of layoffs, the duration of unemployment, and the overall health of the economy. However, it is essential to be aware of the potential impacts, both positive and negative, that federal layoffs could have on the housing market. The recent imposition of a 25% tariff on Canadian lumber imports has sent shockwaves through the construction industry. Lumber is a crucial material in home building. The increased cost of lumber due to the tariff is like adding fuel to a fire. It's pushing up the already high costs of construction. These higher construction costs are inevitably passed on to home buyers, making homes less affordable. This could dampen demand, especially for newly constructed homes, potentially impacting the pace of new housing development. The lumber tariff situation highlights the interconnectedness of global trade and the housing market. Policy decisions in one area can have far-reaching consequences in others.